What's going on, guys? Sneaky back here with another video. Today we're looking at the fastest way to level up in Trials of Mana. So once you've completed the game and now you're thinking, how am I going to level up my characters? Because the level cap is 99 in this game, and if you're like me, I like to max out my characters. So I found a pretty easy way to level your characters up in a way that you don't need to travel around the whole map grinding. It's straightforward, it's easy, and it's simple. And this only applies to Duran and Angela. So if your main characters are Duran or Angela, this dungeon, which is the Crystal Desert, will be your final dungeon. And what you want to do is you want to come to Crystal Desert after you finish the game, and you want to come around about this spot over here. And we've got about 4 locations for enemies, and you'll just keep repeating them over and over and over. But I would suggest you guys get the little cactus completed first before you attempt this. So what it does is you will receive a lot of experience boosts, but it's only occasional. It's not on every single fight. You'll only get them sometimes, but it does help a lot. So at level 15, when you get 15 cactuses, you'll get a 2 times experience boost, and when you get 40 cactuses, you'll get a 3 times experience boost. But when you get 50 cactuses, you'll get a ring and you'll get a chain ability. And I think that's really important for this, because every time you enter battle, you will get 200% CS on all your characters. So it means you can finish these fights really quickly, and you can make the grinding a lot faster, especially with the extra experience boosts. I'd also recommend getting some cookies to make the grinding process also just a little bit faster. Okay, so let's look at this. We are going to be in this area, and what you want to do is you want to come to this little cave entrance here where the quicksand or the sand is traveling really fast, and you want to start by going here. Okay, so you want to take your strongest character that has an AoE CS preferably, and you want to spam that pretty much on every single fight. So I'm going to use Duran, and I'm going to use my spin attack. As soon as I get into the fight, activate that. Spin slash. This damages all the enemies at once, and you can pretty much do it once and they are all dead. Okay, once you finish this, you will go back outside. You'll find another set of enemies. Once again, we will spin slash these enemies. Sometimes you don't get all the enemies at once, so you can just finish them off, or your party can finish them off. Once that's done, you'll go back up here and you will kill these enemies here. You'll go back down inside the cave, and if there's no enemies here, as you can see there's no enemies here, you can go back outside and you'll see enemies on your right side. Kill these enemies here, and you can just keep repeating the process over and over. So once you come out the cave, look to your right always and see if there's any enemies here. If there is enemies here, the enemies inside the cave won't spawn. So you need to finish the enemies on the right side at the bottom here, and then you need to go back up this side and kill enemies over here if they are here, and then go back down inside the cave and they will spawn again. So you can just keep repeating the process over and over and over. The only problem with this is the enemies are only level 53, level 54, so this grinding will take a little while to get your characters up. As you can see, you only get about 3,000 experience per group of enemies. So you kill these enemies in the middle, you look to your right, if there is enemies here, finish these enemies first before you go back up. Otherwise the ones inside the cave will not spawn. so we kill the enemies on top here. The reason why you also want to get the enemies down as soon as possible is just because you get extra experience every single fight. The quicker you kill the enemies, the more experience you'll get. So that fight was a bit long, so I only got 1% extra and another 3% extra experience just because I didn't kill the enemies quick enough. So you want to try and get your AoE attacks in the middle of the group so you hit all the enemies at once. Like this one, I will get a nice experience boost. I got a 4%, 5% and a 10%, so I got an extra 479 experience just on that fight. So you can pretty much just keep repeating this process over and over and over until you're happy with your level or you are the max level. And this so far is by far the best way to level up in the game at the end. But I'll definitely recommend using cookies. Find some cookies, farm some cookies, get extra experience so that this won't take that long. Another way you could also do this is you could do the end game class items, finish that as well, and then finish your bosses at the end, and you will get New Game Plus. In New Game Plus you will get an extra 300% experience, and you could probably level this up a lot sooner, but that means you need to complete the whole game again. The game isn't very long, but it requires you to do another playthrough just to get another 300% experience, and then you have to get all the way back to this end game dungeon just to do that. So that's a bit much. I would like to do it as well, but I will do it once my character is level 99 to make my New Game Plus playthrough just a little bit quicker. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, if this helped you, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It helps me a lot, and I will see you next one. Thanks guys.